I think I contacted the wrong Black Knight. I made a terrible mistake. This is the series where I tell you a story, its subsequent theories and explanations, and then I'll let you make up your mind. This time there are knights in the sky, but not the ones you think of though. We're talking about the Black Knight Satellite. It was Nikola Tesla who, after developing high voltage radio equipment in Colorado Springs, reported that he received an electrical system which appeared to be of intelligent origin. The signal was repeated periodically with a clear suggestion of number and order, and led Tesla to believe it was an extraterrestrial communication. They probably gave him the plans to his so-called death ray. Guillermo Marconi intercepted a strange unknown artificial signal a few years later. Dr. Lincoln Laplace of University of New Mexico cited a blip of unknown origin in 1953, 4 years before the USSR launched Sputnik. As more sightings trickled in from around the world, astronomer Clyde W. Tombaugh, discoverer of Pluto, was appointed to conduct a search for the mysterious object. It became known as Black Knight. First he called a random rock a planet, and then he claims to see knights in space. The man needs a psychiatrist. March 1960, a satellite of about 15 tons was discovered in polar orbit. It was found shadowing Sputnik. Neither Russia nor the US was capable of this, and no rocket existed that could carry a load like that. A special information gathering committee was created to study the mystery satellite, but its findings were kept secret. 3 years later, Gordon Cooper, on a 22-orbit mission, also reported a sighting. The sightings were then forgotten until ham radio operators intercepted a strange signal that was later studied by Scottish astronomer Duncan Loonan. In 1970, he fully deciphered the message, a map to the constellation of Epsilon Boötis, as it was 13,000 years ago, and a set of directions. Yeah, let's go screw up that planet too. 1987, Space Shuttle Endeavour mission STS-088 photographed the object. 5 of these photographs are on the NASA website. And on July 31st, 2015, Black Knight allegedly was filmed by a camera on the International Space Station. The footage was released on YouTube UFO channel Mr. Enigma. The World War II decoding machine has come alive! So there's a 13,000-year-old satellite in orbit around our planet right now. Some even claim to see it depicted in Egyptian hieroglyphs. And then there's the story that astronauts in the Apollo program viewed a monolith much like the one in Arthur C. Clarke's 2001 A Space Odyssey, that was later retrieved and studied, resulting in the death of the people who came close to it. And face it, the evidence given by the story seems pretty solid. So, could it be explained in another way? Skeptics say that nobody seems to know about it, and that includes NASA, who failed to acknowledge its existence. So another case of living on another planet, eh? This leads them to believe the Black Knight story is a collection of unrelated bits. They say that the name comes from a real-life space program of the United Kingdom who launched 22 rockets between 58 and 65. The Black Knight program, however, never put anything into space. A waste of tax money then. Nikola Tesla did indeed receive messages, but they are said to be from pulsars, unknown at the time. The messages picked up by ham radio operators were also received and are indeed a mystery, but most likely pertain to the strange effects in the ionosphere. It's one of 15 plausible explanations that do not involve an alien satellite. Duncan Loonan's translation was not done with Black Knight in mind. He thought they were coming from Earth's Lagrangian points L5 and L4, 2 points along the Moon's orbit. Moreover, he later admitted his methods were not very scientific and he made errors, ultimately retracting the translation. Why do these people always want to confuse us all the time? The 1960s sighting is said to be a second casting of a satellite called Discovery 8, as told to the papers by the Secretary of the Air Force Dolly Sharp, but the story was put on the back pages. Gordon Cooper's, famous for UFO sightings, is supposed to have told that the Black Knight story was a fabrication from UFO authors. Then the photos taken by the Endeavour. Allegedly, there are many faults with this story, but most skeptics think it's just space debris. Yeah, it's always space debris when NASA gets involved, isn't it? This time it's simple. It's either an alien satellite or it's a misinterpreted collection of unrelated stories. You decide. So, did you like the video? You can click the like button. You can leave comments in the box below. Hell, you can start a discussion group in there for all I care. If you haven't already and you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. And you can share this on your social media with your friends and people you never heard of. I have a vlog channel, so if you want to get bored out of your mind for a while, why don't you check it out? And you can follow me on various social medias, all links in the description below. See you next time!